On guys, in this video I want to talk about SoFi. It's been a little bit of time since I've brought up the stock, and I've been making videos on SoFi for the past couple of years now. So I always like to, when there's something of significance going on in the charts, I like to kind of bring that to you guys. First off, my name is D Anthony with evolutiontraders.com, and I do technical analysis here on YouTube. I'm a full-time options trader as well as funded futures trader. Now, just kind of getting into what's going on here with the price action, it's not just SoFi, it's the overall market as a whole. Now, that really good push that we had into that $11.70 mark was definitely something to be taking profits into. However, it's okay if you've still been kind of holding on this pullback here. I want to show you a couple of levels that we should have been kind of keying in on, right? So the first level of support that I would really wanted to have watched here was this linear regression sitting at around 960s and the 20-day moving average on the 1 day time frame, right? So the daily time frame. So each candlestick is going to represent 1 day's work. So on the daily time frame, I would have really wanted to see, how did price react when we got to that 20-day moving average? And when we closed below, if you just kind of look at the chart, we tested before we bounced, we tested before we bounced. We haven't really tested the 20-day moving average going all the way back to around July the 10th. That's when we reclaimed the 20-day moving average and kind of went on that run to 1170. And you can see here we kind of flirted with it back on 6th to 30th. Now, why this was significant here, because if you look at the gap between the 20-day moving average and the next level of demand being the 50-day simple moving average as well as the 50 EMA, that's a very significant gap, right? We're talking about an $8 stock, $9 stock, $10 stock. So when we look at the gap between $9.45 all the way down to around $8.73, that's pretty significant. So if you're a trader and you were looking for a move, what you would be looking for was the confirmation that we got on August the 2nd of taking out and confirming the lows below that 20-day moving average. Now, you would have sat short in this as long as we stay under the 5-day moving average on a 1-day time frame, and you're taking profits into the 50-day moving average. Now, being that today we broke through that 50 SMA and kind of are resting on the 50 EMA, take your profits. However, leave a runner just in case. Now, for all of you longer term investors, people are looking on the bullish side of things for SoFi. We need to get the bulls to absolutely stand right here, and not just in SoFi, but across the overall board. You can see us starting to pull in a little bit of a correction here, a little bit, I'm not going to say correction, but a little bit of a back test. Okay. Market's been extremely hot all of 2023, especially on some of the bigger names. But one thing that I'm going to really key in on here is if we start to lose this 50 EMA, we've got some more room down, 848, and then our next level of demand at 786. 786 is going to be that buy zone. Okay, so if we can see going back in the past here to last month, even the month prior, as soon as we get it down into that $7.50, $8 range, it's a perfect buy opportunity for the upside. Okay, so again, if you're looking to add to your position, maybe you're looking to pick up some more shares, maybe you're looking to just start a position in SoFi, I would personally wait. And again, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm just a technical analyst where I go through these charts and play them on a technical kind of day by day basis. But if we're looking at the daily time frame, I would rather buy here than to potentially buy here and lose $1. Okay, so that's all I'm saying. Now, if we look at the weekly time frame and kind of give us a bigger picture here, you can see this is the first close if it stands at this area below its 10-day moving average on a weekly time frame. Our next support is going to be that $8.30 range. Now, anything below that, again, you're going to have to look to this channel level here at around 760 and then 741. These would be buy zones for me, 770s, 760s, 730s, even $7. Those are all buy zones for me. If we look at last week's candle here, if you know anything about candlesticks, I don't care what the news says, okay? I don't care what's going on with SoFi. I don't care what the earnings are doing. I don't care what the catalyst is. I don't care what the, what the headlines are saying. Based on pure technical analysis, because technical analysis is king. Okay, news, catalyst, whatever the market shifts are going to run through technical levels. This candlestick here on the last week's candlestick is a reversal candlestick. automatically, if we were in on this run up anywhere between, you know, the last few months coming from $5, $6, $7, we need to absolutely take profits once we start to break those upper supply zones and we start to put in a weekly candle that looks like this. This weekly candle did not look good last week. The confirmation of last week's candle spelled more short side. So again, we're going to have to sit through a little bit more pain, a little bit more kind of a, you know, a rocky ride here with SoFi. I'm not saying that we're coming all the way back down to $5 and $6. But again, if you're looking for a little bit of a better price, I would definitely wait for somewhere between $7 and around $7.50. If we can get down there, which is another dollar down, I'd rather save the dollar to make a dollar later than to try to buy now just with the anticipation that we are going to bounce. Now, that's not to say that the bulls do not completely reverse the move, because we could be looking at a dead cat bounce here. You can see a little bit of an overshoot here. Maybe we get into the 840s, 850s, and then we can see an immediate kind of buy back up, which is going to be good. But again, even with that, we're still going to need to reclaim some of these shorter term moving averages, at least get back over that 925 area. And then I'd realistically like to see us get over 975 to see, you know, to have a little bit more confidence that we're going to be testing some recent highs here. Okay. So that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it's the end of the world. I'm not saying the stock looks like it's going down to $3. Again, let's just play it accordingly. We've kind of built up a solid floor here, you know, between $7.50 and $8. That's a pretty solid floor there. So again, if you're looking to add, that's all I'm talking about. People who are swing trading and investing, if you're looking to add, let's see if we can get a little bit of a better price, something with the 7 in front of it. Something with the 7 in front of it, I think is very, very good. Again, if we lose something with the 7 in front of it, we could be looking at 680s, 650s. But again, we can't, like, you know, we can't put our foot, you know, in front of the horse before, you know, the horse has drank water, right? Like, I don't know, that's a stupid saying, but I'm just saying, you know, we can't like try to assume where the price is going. We just got to take it day by day by day by day. I hope that kind of makes sense. You know, I don't want to like off put anyone from the stock being no good or this, that, and the other. You know, it is what it is. You know, like if you just really look at the, for example, the NASDAQ 100, which is big tech as a whole, coming back down as well, right? So it's not just SoFi. So don't if you're a firm believer in the stock, be a firm believer in the stock, just get a better price for it. And again, it's not just your stock, it's not the market makers, it's not what's going on in the news, it's the market as a whole. So let's be adults about this, let's be realistic. Again, if we are looking to play it long term, let's get a better price. And if we're looking to day trade it, we'll definitely, you know, if we start to crack below today's lows, let's definitely try to get short. And as long as we're below that 5-day moving average, we stay short until the next level of demand. Hope this video helps you guys and hope it didn't off put anyone. But again, if you did enjoy it, like, comment, subscribe. If there's another ticker symbol that you guys want to see, make sure to leave me a comment and I'll be sure to do a video on that. And I'll see you guys all on the inside.